In the summer of 2010, unemployment in the construction sector climbed to a staggering 20%, more than twice the national rate. Still, were it not for the Recovery Act, construction sector unemployment would have been even higher.
In our case, it's definitely put people to work. I mean, we were at a point where we were getting ready to lay off people. The work had dried up. The stimulus money came out. We went after it. And, you know, not only did we keep our key people busy, but we also hired additional people. We've hired 35 additional people because of the stimulus money.
When President Barack Obama signed the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act in February 2009, $27 billion was set aside to support tens of thousands of highway and bridge projects across the country, Recovery Act projects and paychecks.
People are out of work. They're hurting. They need our help.
Experts predict that Recovery Act investments in transportation will trickle to a stop in the fall of 2011. And as the projects funded by the Recovery Act are completed, the jobs they support will begin to dry up. And that's not all. Without a multi-year highway and transit authorization bill to keep the momentum going, estimates are America's construction sector will lose hundreds of thousands of jobs in every state as federal funding levels for the nation's highway and transit programs fall.
It is our opportunity now and our necessity and our urgency to invest in jobs, extend the stimulus, cover the gap for the states, and be prepared to move on a longer-term authorization for the benefit of the country.
Without funding, hundreds of thousands of construction jobs will be lost. Jobs that keep the 24 million children who travel on yellow school buses each day safe. Jobs lost that will make certain that the 50,000 ambulances that make an estimated 164,000 trips a day reach their destination. Jobs lost that protect the nearly $2 trillion of taxpayer investment already made in America's critical roads and bridges.
So we as a company use every mode of transit for people and for product that's available, whether it's ocean, whether it's rail, highway, or air. And each of these modes is critical to the economic vitality of our country. And we have to look at the entire picture as an integrated whole, not preferring one mode over another, but understanding the benefits of each of those different modes and making sure that we continue to invest in that infrastructure for our future economic health.
Keeping the nation's aging surface transportation systems in a good state of repair and expanding to meet the needs of a growing nation must be an American priority. Today, 1/3 of our major highways are in poor or mediocre condition. 1 in 4 of our nation's bridges, while safe, are considered structurally deficient and in need of repair or functionally obsolete and too narrow for today's traffic. America is spending only 2.5% of its gross domestic product on infrastructure, while China is spending 9%, and Europe and India around 5%. The nation's transportation providers, state departments of transportation, and the construction industry are ready to go to work to build a healthier economy and a stronger America.